Hey man, what's going on, man? Goose here, and yeah, we got to go over that Saints game that was last Thursday. As Saints lose again, what 33 to 10 or something like that, man. Just another game, another dollar for the Saints, where they just they're just a bad football team right now, especially defensively. The defense is what I'm really most upset about right now, is because they're just inability to make tackles, stop the run, uh, and yeah, we've had some injuries on the offensive side of the football that's kind of hindered our offense, but the defense has really been surprising to me the last two games. The way they just cannot stop the run. They're just getting gashed. They're getting bullied. It's like they don't even care. It's like they just have just given up on the season. And maybe they have. Maybe they have given up on Dennis Allen. Maybe they have. I know the fans have, including myself. Dennis Allen was a loser head coach when he took the job. He was horrible at Oakland when he was with the Raiders. And what's he been when he got here? Just basically a 500 football coach. And this year he might not even sniff that. If things keep going the way they are. But yeah, Dennis Allen's got to go. I don't think they're going to make the change right now. Is that the right move? The wrong move? Who knows? But it's just pointless. It's actually pointless to make the move right now because it's not going to fix anything. The Saints still have a ton of injuries, so it's not like making the change is going to all of a sudden flip the switch and the Saints are going to win football games. It's not you might as well just stick with them and have a really losing season and get like a top four pick in the draft, maybe top five, top four, around that. Maybe that's what the Saints need because we need depth on this football team. We need to get younger. We're an old football team, especially on defense. Tyrann Mathieu, Cam Jordan, Demario Davis. They're old, man. They're old. At least Demario Davis makes plays. Honey Badger makes plays every now and again. Cam Jordan, I don't think he's made a tackle all season. Well, I'm kind of stretching that a little bit, but yeah, no, Cam Jordan was a great player for the Saints for a long time, but he's way past his prime. They never should have re-signed him. Never should have. They got to get younger. You thank him for what he did when he was here, but you got at some point you just got to move on from some players. And the Saints are going to have some decisions to make next year because we got to get younger, man. We got to get you. We got to get a lot younger. Look at the Texans, how young they are, and how much promise they have. The Saints are just an old football team that's just going nowhere in the near future, in the foreseeable future. It just is what it is, and they got to cut ties with Dennis Allen. They got to get a younger. They got to get a. He's not an old coach, but they got to get somebody with an offensive mind, not a defensive mind. And is it Kubiak? Is it Ben Johnson? I have no idea who the Saints would target if Dennis Allen did get fired, and who would take the job. I mean, the Saints are not. Let's be honest. The Saints aren't really in a position where they're going to win in the next 3 or 4 years just because of their cap situation. It's horrible that that Mickey Loomis has kicked the can down the road so many times, and this is where we are as a franchise. But like I said, they should have when Sean Payton quit on the Saints. They should have just hit the reset button and traded Kamara, traded Michael Thomas when he could, trade Lattimore, and get some draft picks and build for the future. That's what they should have done, but they didn't do that. They thought they were still in win now mode, and they weren't never in win now mode. They never were, especially when they hire a coach like Dennis Allen. But it is what it is, man. The Saints, they go on the road against the Chargers. I mean, are you expecting anything kind of different? I'm not. I'm gonna expect more of the same. I'm gonna expect defensive performance is pathetic. I'm gonna expect an offensive line that can't block, can't run, can't pass block, and Spencer Rattler or Jake Hayner. It's not gonna matter who our quarterback is because they just have no help whatsoever on this football team. It's just not gonna matter. I mean, if people are looking for some kind of miracle from these young quarterbacks, you're not gonna get it. Not unless all of a sudden McCoy comes back, and Ruiz and Taysom Hill and Olave and Shaheed's not going to come back, but that's about the only way that you're going to see any kind of change in this offensive philosophy, because right now it's just We have no offense. But anyway, rant over, man. Have a good one, man. Congrats to the Broncos. They kicked our ass, which I kind of figured they would. Have a good one, man, and see you next time. Who dat?